This barrel-aged barley wine by Coronado Brewing Company is about to pop our cherry. It's our first time.
What up, guys? It's the Beers Gone Bad!
The beer flows like wine.
We've been doing a lot of natto beers lately, and you know what? We're doing all out tonight. We're doing the Coronado Brewing Company's oak-aged barley. Oh my god, it's a barrel-aged barley wine ale.
Boom!
Yeah, it's badass.
We're pretty excited for it. Basically, anything from Coronado Brewing Company is pretty badass, and I feel like this will be no exception.
I don't know if you've noticed, but I've got my Coronado Brewing t-shirt on.
Not just a t-shirt, Pat, a baseball tee.
And my new bottle opener from the Brewing Club.
Shabang bang!
Shabang bang.
Yeah. Alright. Pop this puppy. I love
this is our very first barley wine.
Yeah, this is the first one.
I've heard things about it. Ooh, interesting. I've heard things about it, but never actually got around to trying it. Guess what the ABV on this is?
11%.
Oh yeah, I told you earlier, huh?
Yeah.
It's 11%.
It's 11%. What did that set you back, Pat?
This guy sent me back, I think, about $7.99.
Whew.
It was not cheap. It might actually have been more. I bought it a week and a half ago. I don't really remember. I was with you.
Okay, risky right there.
Barley wine is, it says, ale brewed with honey aged in oak brandy barrels. It's the power and the it's the alcohol content of wine, but made with grain.
Oh.
It says, the Coronado Collection is a limited release of our barrel-aged beers. 2011 release #1, a barley wine ale brewed with brown sugar, orange blossom honey, aged 6 months in oak brandy barrels. That's pretty cool. Got a rad little label on it, too.
It almost smells like a wine, dude.
This is they're getting into that really cool specialty kind of beer. Color on this thing is going to be an 8.5 for me. Really nice dark color.
Yeah, I'll give it a 9, dude.
It's dark.
It's pretty dark.
It's got a nice, like the head's really kind of small in this one. It's not really a lot of bubbles.
Smell that.
Smells interesting.
I mean, you can smell the fruits in there for sure.
I smell a lot of that brown sugar they're talking about.
I'm definitely picking up more on that orange. But it kind of smells like a wine. You can smell the alcohol in it, for sure. I mean, you can tell this is going to be, it's a high alcohol.
It does. That when you smell it, it has a very alcohol kind of smell to it.
Yeah, completely. Well, let's get into it.
Dude, I'm kind of nervous, but kind of excited at the same time.
I'm really excited. I had a drink since breakfast.
Whoa.
Whoa,
that is interesting.
Full of citrus.
Wow. Seriously, that thing has a lot.
There's the caramel.
What is that flavor I'm thinking of right now?
There's a caramel in the finish. Or aftertaste. Or once the beer is left and been swallowed, taste.
Whoa. That is interesting.
Yeah, it's kind of like...
After you swallow it, you've got a really strong alcohol flavor. You can taste the alcohol as it goes.
I mean, you can,
as it goes away.
And like, because it smells like alcohol so much too. When you're taking that first sip, it's almost like drinking like a really strong mixed drink, where you get nervous right before you take that sip. You're all, oh, it's gonna be tough.
Yeah, it's actually, it drinks pretty easy, but it's like, as I'm drinking this, I'm getting a picture of autumn for some reason. I'm thinking of November 100%. As I drink this, for some reason, I don't know. I feel like it's like, what is that word? There was a Christmas style drink that was made with like mulled wine and fruits and like cinnamon pieces and I don't think they're capers, but you know, something like that, where it was like a very intense flavor, but it had alcohol in there, and that's kind of reminding me of what this tastes like. You know, a mulled wine.
Coronado Brewing Company is gonna hate me for this one, but you know what it kind of tastes like to me?
What?
Have you ever made a ghetto mimosa?
No.
Okay, you know what a ghetto mimosa is?
No.
For those of you who do not know what a ghetto mimosa is...
Is that the phrase of the night?
Phrase of the night.
Ghetto mimosa.
Ghetto mimosa. It's when you take a 40 of malt liquor, like St. Ives or something with a really high gravity, really high alcohol content.
Okay. Nice use on gravity.
Thanks, man. And you drink down to the label.
Okay.
And then you add orange juice.
Mm.
And then you mix it.
Isn't that a brass monkey?
I don't know. We call it a ghetto mimosa. Because you can buy brass monkey like in a little bottle. Yeah. But you can't buy ghetto mimosas. You gotta make them.
I wonder why you can't buy them in a bottle.
The thing, why this reminds me of that is because you can taste the alcohol. It's high in alcohol content, but you have the fruits kind of masking that alcohol. Obviously, there's more that's going into this wine. Again, on the finish, you get the caramels. Where on a Ghetto Mimosa, it tastes like pennies and orange concentrate.
Aluminum and water.
Yeah, but that's where this one was taking me right away. It was kind of like, hey, remember drinking in your backyard when you were,
If we split this down the middle, are we drinking 5.5% ourselves each?
Yeah, sure.
Because there's 11 per volume.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's a small glass of 11%, but if it was a full pint, yeah, like 5%.
Where are you drinking this wine? What does this remind you as you drink this? What kind of setting would this wine best be enjoyed in?
We call it, it's not a wine, it's an ale.
What kind of setting would this barley wine,
sorry,
Oak Aged Barrel barley wine, be best
collection.
Enjoyed in? Because it's kind of, it's a strong, robust flavor. Like, it's very, like you said, fruity, but it's also really alcohol kind of like held together by a lot of alcohol kind of flavors. Oh my god, excuse me.
You know what this beer is a perfect beer for? Is like a small flight or a sample. If you were to go on a brewery tour and you want to taste like a lot of like the eclectic, crazy different beers, and you might not necessarily want a whole lot of it. I don't know that I would want a whole pint of this beer.
This almost might be too much.
Yeah, I think this is a great taster, something where you can really see the ability of Coronado Brewing Company's like ability to brew, like make a crazy beer, but
pick in like a small little
like a small hey, here's our taster.
Glass.
Exactly. Nothing crazy. A brewery tour.
This bottle might be best shared among friends. Maybe if you had 4 or 5 people, you want to have a little sip, a little snip with.
Tasting party.
Yeah.
Hey, we're gonna drink a bunch of different beers. Like everybody bring one, and we'll all split it.
I'm with you on that one too. This would be a great beer to bring to a holiday party and then share in small little, maybe shot glasses or a little bit bigger kind of glasses with a bunch of different people and enjoy.
Like if we had 2 other people to drink this with, that'd be
great. It'd be perfect.
Yeah.
This is almost a little too much for me to drink.
Yeah.
And 2 people.
I think it's just that high alcohol content kind of throws the flavors off a little bit, and I can't get over it. It's a hurdle I can't jump.
Because of that, where are you going to play this? 1 low, 10 high.
I respect what they're doing with it, but it's not necessarily like for me. I'm gonna give it a 6.
Okay. I'm gonna give it a 6.5 because I do like this. It's just a little intense, and I don't see very many opportunities for me to drink this other than from possibly October to December.
Way to get out there and do something different, though.
This is our first barley wine, so I don't really. I'm speaking from an inexperienced position here, so don't judge us on what we're saying here.
It's normally.
Don't send me hate email like Epic Pale Ale, dude. Those guys try to kill me online. But yeah, so I mean, 6.5. Scott gave it 6. That's how it rolls, This is the beer's gone bad. It's not the beer's good every time.
That's right. That is a good point. We want to thank you guys for checking in again. You can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Flickr.
Tonight, by the way, is the first night of Beer Week. We're so excited for 10 days of SD Beer Week going crazy. We're going to go down to Taproom tonight and go enjoy Russian River and Bear Republic. Meet up with some friends and go try some weird beers we haven't tried before. Get on to sdbw.com and it's San Diego Beer Week, and they'll have all the events for all week long. Get to one. Try something new. Get out there and do something outside your normal beer drinking customs palate. Whatever. Craft beer's a movement. Jump on the train. Get off the tracks. I think I like that one. I'm going to stick with it. Yeah, that one's brutal. It's brutal. You get hit by the train coming. Peace out.